Deputy Speaker. When the Australian National Audit Office released its pretty damning report into the Community Sports Grants Program 18 months ago, finding evidence of distribution bias by the federal government, I was not surprised. But I was angry for those who unfairly missed out, and I was deeply concerned about the consequences. Sadly, my prediction that the government will pull back from sporting infrastructure has come true. There was no $100 million community sports grants program or equivalent in the budget this year, and that, I think, is a great shame. Many of our sporting facilities in my region are community-owned, so for decades they have struggled to source funding to upgrade their infrastructure, and I have been to facilities that have buckets under the sink to catch the water. Mayo was a safe seat for many decades and didn't attract as many election promises as other electorates. That changed when I was elected, and I've unashamedly advocated for my community. The government has also unashamedly made election promises to win back my community, and that is the reality of politics. But this goes to the heart of the problem with the sports rorts scandal. Election promises of future funding for marginal seats is one thing. Tinkering with grant schemes that you advertise as merit-based does not wash with the Australian people. Club volunteers put in thousands of hours of work, putting in the mistaken belief that they would be assessed on merit. Clubs accept that they might miss out, but to find out that you scored quite highly by the government, but then you were overruled by the government so they could improve their re-election chances, well, it just makes people's blood boil. A number of the highest-ranking applications received, revealed in a spreadsheet leaked to the ABC in early 2020, came to my electorate, including the Cherry Gardens Ironbank Recreation Ground, Coromandel Valley Ramblers Cricket Club, the Echunga Netball Club, McLaren Vale Football Club, the Adelaide Hills Hawks Football Club and the Lobethal Tennis Club, and of course, down at Goolwa, the Goolwa District Pony Club. Now, the Goolwa District Pony Club has asked for $40,000 to replace an ageing hut. They weren't reaching for the stars, however, they did expect to be treated fairly, and that didn't happen. Their president, Dr James Meyer, was so angry he organised a parliamentary petition calling on the government to immediately fund all the projects assessed as meritorious and recommended by Sports Australia, but were dismissed in the final ministerial funding decisions. I echo their call, and Mr Deputy Speaker, I now seek leave to present this petition to the Parliament.